part of the nephron is impermeable to water? Correct answer is option C, ascending limb of loop of Renal. Which hormone has the shortest half-life? Correct answer is option D, epinephrine. What triggers the release of bile from the gallbladder? Correct answer is option C, cholecystokinin. Which organ is primarily responsible for detoxifying ammonia into urea? Correct answer is option B, liver. Which of the following is a non-protein nitrogenous waste in urine? Correct answer is option A, creatinine. Which type of muscle is involuntary and non-striated? Correct answer is option C, smooth muscle. During which phase of the cardiac cycle does ventricular filling occur? Correct answer is option A, atrial systole. Which part of the brain regulates hunger and thirst? Correct answer is option C, hypothalamus. The pacemaker of the heart is. Correct answer is option C, SA node. What is the main site for nutrient absorption? Correct answer is option B, duodenum. Which cell type secretes hydrochloric acid in the stomach? Correct answer is option B, parietal cells. Which ion is most abundant in intracellular fluid? Correct answer is option C, potassium. What causes the lump sound in the heart? Correct answer is option C, closure of AV valves. Which vitamin is essential for calcium absorption in the intestine? Correct answer is option D, vitamin D. Which hormone increases blood glucose level? Correct answer is option B, glucagon. Which lung volume cannot be measured directly by spirometry? Correct answer is option C, residual volume. Which neurotransmitter is inhibitory in the central nervous system? Correct answer is option C. Which structure filters blood in the nephron? Correct answer is option B, glomerulus. Which of the following stimulates red blood cell production? Correct answer is option B, erythropoietin. Which part of the brain controls balance and coordination? Correct answer is option D, cerebellum. Which enzyme breaks down fats in the digestive system? Correct answer is option C, lipase. What is the primary function of hemoglobin? Correct answer is option C, oxygen transport. Which hormone regulates water reabsorption in the kidney? Correct answer is option B, ADH. Which layer of the J tract contains the nerve plexus controlling peristalsis? Correct answer is option B, submucosa. Which white blood cell type is involved in allergic reactions? Correct answer is option C, basophil. What triggers the opening of voltage-gated calcium channels in neurons? Correct answer is option C, action potential. The major component of the blood-brain barrier is. Correct answer is option A, astrocytes. Which hormone causes uterine contractions during labor? Correct answer is option C, oxytocin. Which organ produces the majority of digestive enzymes? Correct answer is option C, pancreas. Which structure controls the reflex action? Correct answer is option C, spinal cord. Which of the following is an example of passive immunity? Correct answer is option C, breastfeeding. Which blood group is known as the universal recipient? Correct answer is option C, blood group AB. Which structure prevents food from entering the windpipe? Correct answer is option B, epiglottis. Which hormone is secreted by the pineal gland? Correct answer is option B, melatonin. Which part of the nephron is responsible for most of the reabsorption of nutrients? Correct answer is option B, proximal convoluted tubule. The process of blood cell formation is called. Correct answer is option C, hemopiosis. Which protein is responsible for muscle contraction? Correct answer is option A, myosin. What is the normal resting membrane potential of a neuron? Correct answer is option B, -70. Which enzyme initiates carbohydrate digestion in the mouth? Correct answer is option C, salivary amylase. Which hormone stimulates ovulation? Correct answer is option B, LH, luteinizing hormone. Which component of blood is involved in clotting? Correct answer is option B, platelets. Which vitamin is essential for blood clotting? Correct answer is option C, vitamin K. The oxygen carrying capacity of blood depends on. Correct answer is option C, hemoglobin. Which gland is both endocrine and exocrine? Correct answer is option D, pancreas. Which part of the brain is responsible for speech production? Correct answer is option B, Broca's area. The functional unit of the lung is. Correct answer is option B, alveolus. Which hormone helps in milk ejection during breastfeeding? Correct answer is option B, oxytocin. The thickest chamber of the heart is. Correct answer is option D, left ventricle. Which protein is present in blood plasma and helps maintain osmotic pressure? Correct answer is option B, albumin. Which reflex controls the rate of respiration based on carbon dioxide levels? Correct answer is option C. Chemoreceptor reflex. Which type of receptor is responsible for detecting stretch in muscles? Correct answer is option C. Muscle spindles. Which part of the brain regulates body temperature? Correct answer is option D. Hypothalamus. Which process moves substances from blood into the nephron tubule? Correct answer is option C. Secretion. Which hormone lowers blood calcium levels? Correct answer is option C. Calcitonin. Which blood vessel has the highest blood pressure? Correct answer is option D. Aorta. Which type of immunity is achieved after recovery from an infection? Correct answer is option B. Natural active. The primary pacemaker potential in the SA node is due to. Correct answer is option C. Sodium influx. Which structure carries impulses away from the neuron cell body? Correct answer is option C. Axon. Which part of the gastrointestinal tract has villi and microvilli? Correct answer is option D. Small intestine. Which mineral is essential for thyroid hormone synthesis? Correct answer is option C. Iodine.